Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today my husband is going to be showing you how he makes our grilled tilapia fish. There is this fish he makes for both of us that's so nice, so I decided to put it on a video and show you guys how he makes his one. So we've got some ingredients we're going to be using today, and the first one, as you can see, onions, one onions. Then we've got some bell pepper or tatashe, like it's called in Yoruba in Nigeria. So we're going to be using one bell pepper. You can use more, actually, it doesn't matter, but we're going to be using one today. And we've got some paprika, blended grounded paprika pepper. You can also use fresh one and blend it with the bell pepper, but we're going to be using the dried one today. And we've got some ginger, some crayfish stock, some curry, and some chicken stock. Optional, you don't have to use it, but we're going to be using chicken stock and crayfish stock today. We've got some black pepper, and we've got some basil. You can also decide to add oregano, but we're going to be using just basil today. Is really nice. I love basil on my food. And over here we've got some half scotch bonnet. I love pepper, but I can't add much because of the children. They don't like pepper as such. So, and we've got some fish stock, as you can see, really nice. I covered the brand, but you can use any fish stock brand, any brand one that you have. And over here we've got some more fish stock cube, and really delicious. Add extra taste to the food. And we've got some garlic, blended garlic. You can decide to use fresh garlic, but we're going to be using the dried garlic now. So stay tuned, and we're going to be showing you the process of how we wash the fish now, so stay tuned. So first we're going to be washing the bell pepper, and we're going to be blending this, actually, so cutting it in little pieces, blending it. We're going to be blending everything together, but we'll blend the bell pepper first. Yeah, as you can see, my husband is blending it in this frame. So after blending it a bit, is now adding the onions to the blended tatashe, adding the scotch bonnet, we're going to be literally adding everything. So he's adding the scotch bonnet now, and now he's going to be adding oh yeah, we transferred the thing in another we transferred it in another blender because the other one was too small. So we're going to be adding all the ingredients into the blended bell pepper. As you can see, everything, we're going to be adding it into the blender. So now we're adding the fish stock cube. We're going to be adding this fish stock itself into it, and we're going to be adding our garlic as well, adding everything, our paprika, really nice, delicious. We're going to be adding that into the sauce, into the blender, and we're going to be adding some olive oil. Now you can use any oil of your choice, but we're going to be using olive oil, just a little bit of it, and we're going to be blending everything together, as you can see, blending. So now we have a little pan on the cooker, and we're going to be cooking this sauce that we just blended, and we need to cook it for about 10 minutes, not on high temperature, but just for like 10 minutes anyways. It's gonna be really delicious. Adding some salt as well, nice and clean. So make sure you're stirring this from time to time so that it won't burn. We're not going to be frying it with oil because there's already oil in the sauce. So now for the fish, just make sure you cut everything you need to cut everything off. Make sure it's nice and clean, because we don't want this in our food, of course. So we need to cut everything off, and also cut the you know, remove the dirt off the head, because we're going to be eating the fish to the last bone, literally. So front and back, remove the dirt from the head, from inside the body. As you can see, this one is nice and clean now. As you can see from the video, it's also clean from the inside. Look at it, it's really nice. I'm going to be doing this to the both fish, and this is after 5 minutes. Stirring it as usual. We're stirring it. Make sure you're stirring your sauce. So now the fish is really nice and clean, and the sauce is ready. This one is the sauce after about 10 minutes is ready, and it's nice to go. So now it's cutting the fish, is cutting it like 3 parts, in front and back, and just to make sure that the sauce enters into the fish properly, and also scraping it so that any extra dirt from the fish can go off, you know, like so. Yeah, so doing that, make sure you rinse the fish properly. Rinse it. So now we're going to wait for the fish to dry up a little bit, to simmer a little bit, and for the sauce to simmer a little bit, and we're going to be putting everything inside the fish and mixing everything together, mixing it. And after that, we're going to cover the front and back into the cut, you know, where we cut the fish earlier, into those any open area. We need to put the sauce inside and cover it, and we are going to be putting this into the fridge for about 2 hours. For best results, it's better you put it overnight, but we're going to be putting it for 2 hours because we're already quite hungry when we made this video, so we're going to be leaving it for just 2 hours in the fridge. So now we're going to be transferring it onto another pan, and this one will be going into the grill. Now you can also use oven. I personally prefer oven because I think oven makes it more juicy, but we're going to be using grill today because it's faster and we're quite hungry at the moment of doing this video, so we're going to be using grill. So now this is after about 15 to 20 minutes. We just brought it off the grill, and we're going to be turning it around. Make sure you're turning the fish often so that it won't get burnt. So now we're going to be adding some more sauce on top. As you can see, we're going to be adding some more sauce on top. Remember, don't throw the remaining sauce away, because we're going to be adding it to the fish while we are turning it up and down. So and that goes into the grill again for about another 20 minutes. Now we're turning it again, and it's going to stay again for about 15 minutes again. Make sure you're adding your sauce. Don't throw away the previous sauce, and you can always use that sauce to eat like plantain or yam, fried yam, or anything. Now this is the final result of the fish. It's really juicy, not too dry but really juicy. And if you enjoyed this video today, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also you can comment on that. You can comment below this video if you want me to show you more recipe of different food. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye now.